Hello and welcome to the Milwaukee Sign Company. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a tour of our shop. We've been here for about 2.5 to 3 years now. We're sitting on about 3,250 square feet. We have the office space is fully air conditioned and heated, and the shop space, as you'll see, is just heated, and we have a wall unit air conditioner there. This is our van we've fully wrapped it and then recently pulled it all off and put just these graphics on because we're actually trading this van in on a larger unit, and they would charge us a lot to take it off, so we just badged it here in the interim while we move forward. As you can see, we have a simple signage here. We've done pretty much all of these signs in this entire area here. Of course, all of our neighbors, it's something we always do, all of their graphics and all of their signage. Simple box sign they have up there. And as we walk into our facility, you see our hours of operation. That's us, the Milwaukee Sign Company. As we enter into the building, as we are the Milwaukee Sign Company, we're approximately 10 to 12 minutes away from the border of Milwaukee. So what we've done in our facility is try to replicate Milwaukee, things of Milwaukee. What you're looking at here is a vinyl wall we did that represents the streets of old Milwaukee from our Milwaukee Public Museum. And it's very popular. People in this area know it very well. The brick here we also used vinyl on here to establish what we wanted to look at. This is called Cream City brick, very common and popular in the Milwaukee area. People come in and they feel very comfortable. These are our recent awards from Sign World, so woohoo for us. And then we actually have here as well, we've got just some samples of signs. We have a nice pull-up banner here with some of our jobs. It's very interesting. We use it when we go to any shows or whatnot as well, but it's nice to set in here. One of our bigger customers, and I don't know, at least I think they're a national company, Racine Kringle. That's one of our clients, and every time we do work for them, they bring us Kringles, so we love them. Here, I'm gonna just kind of walk you through a little bit more. This is Caitlin.
Hi.
Caitlin's our senior project manager, busy typing away here. As you can see, we kind of just tried to decorate with various projects that we've done over the course of our business. And this one here was a great big butterfly done on a moss wall. We just did a smaller routed acrylic piece to reflect what we did there. One thing that we do that's pretty interesting is we have a kind of a contest, but we try to update this as quickly as we can, as soon as we can. Anytime we get a 5-star, we print it and we put it out here, out on our counter, and we like to change that very often. So we also try to reflect again our city. That's Giannis and Christian Yelich here. And then here, this is a reflection of our Milwaukee County Zoo wall. That is vinyl rock and window perf. It's kind of hard to see now with the glare, but that's a turtle and an octopus, I think, over there. We have our core values wall, and the team put this together. Our core values are quality, integrity, passion, accountability, and innovation. And we try to stick to those goals and values and hold each other accountable to them as well. Trying not to make you dizzy here. Tammy is actually out at a job site today. She is our production manager. Tammy sits here. This is where she does her thing. Tammy's been with us since day one when we moved into our facility, and she does install, but a majority of our production, all of our vinyl production. This is my office. Not a lot gets done in here, naps. Yeah, we haven't really decorated this much other than we put some letters in here. I guess we've got some dimensionals in here when people come in. It's really used for clients, but the majority of our clients, when we visit them, they don't visit us. This is the desk of Alex. Alex does the majority of our production out there. Any signs that are hard, electrical, acrylic, routing, painting, he does that type of work. And then a lot of installs as well. We have a small kitchenette, which serves us well. And then back to our, kind of branding ourselves, the Milwaukee Bucks, as I'm sure people recognize Giannis there. We have a 3-dimensional ball here, which is kind of cool. That's actually from another client's job where Thornberry was the person's last name, and they had an indoor gym, and the woman actually had us do a whole wall, acrylic wall, and then balls like dribbling from the ceiling for her husband for Christmas. So that was kind of how we got that idea. In here is where we do, and this is, again, our space here this is all office, as you can see. And then we've got walls, so it's not an ideal space. This should probably be a wall that's taken down. Fortunately, our landlord's not too happy about us doing that. But here we have our original equipment. We have our HP latex printer and our plotter, our original equipment that we got, when we signed up, 2.5, 3 years ago. Mill Creek Academy, that's one of our clients. It's a school local here. We have their stuff up here. We do have a production board here for vinyl, but Tammy does the majority of that. And in here, we have Caitlin working on a sign, but we purchased the rollover, and it's a fantastic upgrade. It should be standard. I mean, it just saves you so much time. I can even use it. And we did purchase another laminator over there for our very large vehicle wraps that we do. And it works out well. And again, we just have remnants of different jobs around here that, we've kind of put together over time. And as I walk through here, actually Superior Health Limited, you can see them upside down here. Their signs, that's what Caitlin is working on. That's actually something that we use to, that's one of our accounts that we are in 7 states for. So we're very proud of it. Once we won the account here, we went national with it, and we were getting help from various sign roll companies around the country. And it is a fantastic job for us. So in here is our only kind of disappointment. It's a smaller shop space, as you can see. The door is actually not very tall either. So we're moving cars in here and out of here when we're doing work. And so it's not ideal. We're looking for more space. We have to figure something out. But typically, because we're small and tight in here, that's the product over there that we have that's sitting here waiting for earmarked for particular jobs. So we have that laying here as compared to the product that's just kind of overstock, where we stock it over here and leave it lay around. We actually do painting in here. I think Alex is doing something over here. And dimensional letters, I think they're working on. We have substrate there. We have the panel saw. But everything else that's probably an upgrade over the package, but definitely a necessity. We are probably going to give up this space permanently when we bring in a router, because we just do not have the space if we don't. And then we'll have to work our way and borrow and whatnot from our neighbors to use their garage, which we've done in the past when we've gotten busy. So that works out very, very well. And in our back here, as I'm taking you through the back door, it's a simple garage door, our doorway here, and a nice, it's a very nice area. It's a nice space. It's very reasonably priced. It's just too small for us. As I mentioned, it is heated in here in our shop. And here we do have a wall unit air conditioner that we put in, but we don't use it all that much. I'm going to take you back through where we started to show you kind of what our war room looks like. We just started decorating for autumn. So in here, and I'll kind of get over on the edge. So we use this as a showcase. A lot of our big clients, we had the Riders Cup we did was in Wisconsin 2 years ago. We put decals on, I think 325 BMWs. That was a really fun project for us. We have a lot of work with Freighted Hospital here. But here's where we actually we meet here Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And as you can see, we made a board to basically track our jobs. And everyone is engaged and everyone's up and about moving these footballs around every day, talking to them. So it kind of starts out when we have a new order come in from the last time we had the meeting, it goes on that hook. We start the meeting by talking about that order so everyone understands what it is and what it means to them. And we're using Corebridge now and putting, developers or the people that are producing the product into Corebridge so they know who's got the ball and when. So the balls over there on the far left side are orders that we believe are probably going to transition for us. We feel strongly about them. It's just a matter of what we're doing about moving them into the football field. We have the states there of pre-production, that's a site check, pre-production technical drawings, pre-production permitting, pre-production electrical, excavating coordination, masonry coordination, and pre-production artwork vector. And we thought those categories served us well to get that much granularity to know what we're doing with the footballs or the projects along the way. We have procurement then, if we're waiting on parts or even a product some cases. 2 types of fabrication, in-house and vended. And finally, 2 types of installation. We vend install as well, and we do it in-house. And then when the footballs move over there, that's a good thing. We score touchdowns and points. And that works out very well for us. We kind of have a rock board or an action item board that comes as we walk this thing. We put those up there on an everyday basis, and we walk through those. We do put some big jobs we're doing, so everyone print them up, throw them up on the board. We then walk and go to our installation board and try to make sure that obviously it maps to this, trying to keep these jobs from an install basis on schedule and at quality. We also have a board here that we use strictly for procuring. We do a lot of ACM and aluminum, and this is just a board where we're working with the different metals companies to make sure that we keep that stuff, moving forward. We don't stock a lot. We try to do it, on demand. So that board gets very, very busy, and there's a lot going on there. And then on Friday, the way we end kind of our week is we go through our revenue bridge, to try to understand from a metrics perspective where we are relative to our targets, and then move these footballs around where necessary to make sure that we can drive execution to completion to obtain the goals that we set out for the month. Well, that's kind of it for the Milwaukee Sign Company. Again, we are here in the middle of a 5-year lease and looking to expand. A lot of good things happening here, good growth, and great opportunity. Thank you very much for your time.